If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the wow in transmogs.
This is a pretty easy set to pick up, and I think it perfectly captures the whole RP value of the monk here, particularly a healer monk. That's why I got the staff out there. Mythic Nighthold to get the shoulders. You're also looking at the gloves, which are part of that same tier set. The chest, Siege of Orgrimmar, Garage Hellscream, 25% on the drop rate. I wonder if we're ever going to see him again. Blizzard has a funny way of never forgetting bosses. They always keep popping up again, right? Don't they? They really do. They do. How many times have we seen Illidan pop up and Ragnaros? And anyway, so you have the chest, the head, and the belt, and I do believe the boots. They're all from Siege of Orgrimmar, I do think. The back is a piece of benthic gear, 5 mana pearls. You also might be able to get it from a world quest or an emissary reward. The Nighthold Mythic, Star Augur, or Atreus. English confounds me today. The Boots of Broken Reliance, Siege of Orgrimmar, Amalgam of Corruption. Sounds like a governmental thing. 14% on the drop rate. Moving on to a Lady Human, and we're hooking you up with the headpiece, Siege of Orgrimmar once again. Thok the Bloodthirsty, 24% shot to get the crown of 7 Sacred Seals. Very, very monk-like, gotta say. And the weapon, Edict of Argus, Hellfire Citadel. Archimon drops that staff. I especially designed this set for monks who want to look like demon hunters. I just couldn't help myself. I really like this set. So if you want to do less DPS, if you want to have a little bit less mobility and a little bit less on the defenses, you can play a monk instead of a demon hunter, but this would work perfectly for demon hunters as well. Keep in mind, this is a horde only type of xmog because of that tabard, which of course you could even just take away the tabard if you want. Waistguard of Profane Duplicity, Tomb of Sargeras Mythic. So you got the belt and the shoulders are both from Tomb of Sargeras Mythic. The legs, Uldir, Heroic Mother. She used to be a boss, now she's our boss. 10% drop rate for the pathogenic leg wraps, part of the same tier set as the chest. The feet are Moccasins of Silent or the Silent Passage. Trial of Valor Guarm is the boss. The wrist is the Burning Throne, LFR, the Mother of Night. Fair drop rate for the Bracers of Wanton Mortality. Fetid Devourer's Tangle Cloak. You're looking at Uldir Heroic. Fetid Devourer drops that cloak. The Tabard, Warsong Battle Tabard, Northern Barons, Warsong Supply Officer. Gonna need a hell of a lot of rep, or basically play Warsong Gulch and hope you win a lot for a year or so, about 10 hours a day to get that rep. And the weapon is Mindbender's Flame Blade. Love that blade. Our first model is a Lady Blood Elf, who happens to be a Night Elf. She's just wearing a Halloween costume. Time-worn Shadowtooth shoulder pads. You basically should buy those on the auction house. Now, here's the deal with those things. You could always go try and farm them. If you get a different piece, you can put it on the auction house, get the gold to buy the piece you need or want. Suramar is the place to get the chest piece. Moving on, we have a Void Elf showing the Dragon Maw Emergency Strap. Siege of Orgrimmar LFR Galacrus is the boss. 14% on the drop rate for the belt. Moving on to the legs, which are also from Suramar, which you could basically pick up at Suramar. There's your fiendish dude you could get it from. And we have a Zondalari Charles showing the feet, which are part of the same drop set out of Isle Thunder as the shoulders. Doing the spin, showing the cape there. Your best bet is to buy those on the auction house. But like I said, if you do want to farm it, here's the hands, also part of that drop set. If you do want to farm it, and maybe you find a chest piece and you don't want the chest piece, you could sell it, maybe get enough gold to buy either the boots, the gloves, or the shoulders. The back is a quest reward out of Mount Hyjal, so that's pretty simple, easy to pick up. Headpiece, Helm of Imagined Horrors, Hellfire Citadel, Heroic, Shadowlord Iskar. And the weapon is also Hellfire Citadel Mythic. Killrod Deadeye, 12% on the drop.
You're looking at a very easy set to get, and I think it looks pretty cool, so that's a rare combo. This is a PvP, Gladiators, Iron Skins, Baldur's, I think it's Alliance only, Dalaran, Legion PvP vendor. You're going to have to buy the whole set because you can't buy separate pieces. You might already have it though. Got to head to Darkmoon Faire to get the chest, replica, dark mantle, tunic, or of course you could play classic. I'm sure it drops from there. But you can't move it over. The Undead are stepping up and showing you the belt, Ferocious Combatants Iron Skin Belt, Dalaran Legion PvP vendor, Marks of Honor. Have to buy the whole set if you don't have it, which kind of sucks, but that might change. The legs, replica, Dark Mantle Pants, Darkmoon Faire. Baruma is the vendor, 75 Darkmoon tickets to pick up the legs. Moving on, we have the feet, Cleft Hoof Wander Boots. Various BC dungeons, just kill various mobs, or basically you could buy them on the auction house, probably your best bet. The hands, replica Dark Mantle Gloves, Darkmoon Faire. Same dude who sells the chest as well as the legs. And we're going to move on, and we have a Lady Orc showing you the back, Dread Gladiator's Cape, BFA PvP, that's Alliance only. Basically, you can't get it unless you already have it, but there's other blue capes you could go with. The head, Wild Gladiator's Iron Skin Helm, WoD PvP vendor. If you're Horde, it's Grievous. And of course, the weapon is straight out of a Wrath raid. The first piece is the lookalike piece for the Druid tier set, but you could buy this for your Monk as well. Warmongering if you're Alliance, and Wild if you're Horde. Just 3 Marks of Honor, and the shoulders will be yours. The chest piece, Misthide Chest Guard, Mop level leatherworking, or you could just step up, buy it on the auction house. So make friends with your local leatherworker or buy it on the auction house. Got a Lady Night Elf showing you the Snow Lily Belt, which is Mop level leatherworking once again. Check your local auction house or local leatherworker to pick up the belt. Moving on, the legs, part of the same set as the Misthide chest piece. This is the Misthide leggings, Mop level leatherworking. Check your local leatherworker or auction house. We're going to move on with a Blood Elf, River Main Sandals. Neltharian's Lair is the place. Rock Mora is the boss. So we have a pretty good drop rate on that. It's spammable, keep in mind, because it's a dungeon. Insulated Wirer's Gloves, part of a tier set for Druids, but that's a piece that monks can use. The back, Fortitude of Draenor, which you basically, Karazhan is incorrect, you get that from a quest in Gorgond. The tabard is from Tanan Jungle, and you're going to need rep and gold. The headpiece, Warmongering if you're Alliance, Wild if you're Horde, 3 Marks of Honor. And the weapon, which ties everything nicely, Hellfire Citadel, Heroic, Killrod Deadeye is the boss.
Going with a bit of a beige and dark brown kind of gold look, Meditation Spears of Kai G. You're looking at the Burning Throne, Mother of Night, 5% on the drop rate for the beige balls for your shoulders. Now we're going to take a move and move forward to Uldir, Jerkin of Aberrant Chimera. Fetid Devourer drops that chest piece. I think there might be a crafted piece as well with leatherworking, not sure though. Seal of Karmic Return, Siege of Orgrimmar Mythic, Garrosh Hellscream, 20% on the drop rate for the belt, very monk-like belt. Moving on to the legs, which are part of the same tier set as the chest. Pathogenic Leg Wraps, Uldir Mother, 10% on the drop rate. Interesting how Mother became a friend of ours. But she was a raid boss at one point. Oppressor's Merciless Treads, Hellfire Citadel, Tyrant Valhari, 8% on the drop rate from WoD, of course. The wrists, Smooth Beetle Wristbands, no relation to John Paul and Ringo and George. Terrace the Endless Spring. The back, Cloak of Great Reprieve, Netherstorm, BC PvP vendor, 1 Mark of Honor, super easy get there. And the tabard, which is the Uldum Accord tabard, Uldum Accord, Quartermaster, gold, and rep of Exalted to pick that tabard up. The head, of course, from WoD, Wild Gladiator's Helm if you Horde, Warmongering, And the weapon, which is a one-handed sword, Malice Uldwar Kolagarn, is the boss. Thanks everybody for stopping by. My name is Luxley, and I'm going to leave you with a final thought. Whatever it is by you, whether it's morning or it's afternoon or it's night like it is here, make your day epic.